Hi, good afternoon, my lovelies. How are you today? I wanted to come on and share my thoughts and feelings around a topic that has been discussed a lot lately in my world with my friends and my clients, and that is choice. And a killer question I'm being asked often is why is it that I struggle to make a better choice for myself? And trust me, this is something I have struggled with over the years as well. But here's the thing that I really want to share, and the thing I've learned to be true for me is the reason that I struggle, the reason that we struggle, the reason why one struggles to make a better choice for themselves in a way that will serve them in this moment, but also keep them going on a trajectory and move them in a direction that is fulfilling their desires, whatever that might be. For me, it's peace, harmony, love. I want to feel that every moment of every day in my life. So all the choices I make, I consciously make, I make in the direction of that vision. But the reason that we struggle to make those choices is because the choices that we've made before that don't serve us, that don't take us in that direction, the choices that we're used to making, the way now that we habitually have been making those choices. And that's the key thing, they just become a habit. So it feels familiar. So that if ever we make choices about anything, it's like, oh, it's a certain time of the day. Great, I've got to have my cup of tea or my lunch. It's now 6 o'clock, that's 9 o'clock, or it's time to do this or it's time to do that. We're so governed by our timetables and to the choices that we make, but we get so caught up in the familiarity of what that feels like, that now when we are then forced with the current frenzy and pandemic that we have going on in our outside world, we're forced now to make a different choice about ourselves. We're forced to look at our lives in a way that we perhaps have never looked at them before. And sometimes when we feel we're forced to make a decision, we then get ourselves caught up in a flat spin and like a panic of, oh, I've got to make it now, I've got to make it now, I've got to make it now. So my suggestion to you, and this is what I find has worked for me over and over again, and I bring myself back to often, especially when there's an outside frenzy panic in the world, but also if I ever start to feel overwhelmed or out of control myself, is that I just bring myself back to this moment. And we all have an energy that runs to and through us, and an energy that we emanate into the world. Now that energy that is present in me right here in this moment, that's beating my heart, say for example it's just this much energy, where am I going to choose to focus this energy right here, right now? Am I going to choose to put it in a place and make a choice that doesn't serve me? Or am I going to choose to put it in a place where it does serve me? If I choose to put it in a place that doesn't serve me, that would be something where I would make a choice that I know is just really going to keep me in a negative flat spin, that is going to make me feel worse about myself, that will keep me in that place of fear, panic, frustration, anger, overwhelm, whatever it is. You know what your thing is. So if I'm going to keep placing my attention on things that don't serve me, whereas the choice is, can I place my energy and my attention in this moment in time on something that will serve me? And my request and my invitation to you is get better at sitting just momentarily with what's the best thing that will serve me right now. And that in itself is a choice, to be able to just give yourself 10 seconds to ask the question, what's the most loving thing I could do for myself right now? It could be eat an apple, take 10 breaths, go and hug your family member, stick your head out the window and take in the lovely fresh air, look out the window and count how many green things you can find. Whatever it might be, please never edit or underestimate what comes to you, but practice the smallest things that you can do for yourself in that moment in time and then do the same in the next moment, and then do the same in the next moment, and do the same in the next moment, I have found to serve me more so than anything else when I feel that state of I've got to, the choice is now, I've got to make this choice now. Where do I go, this way or do I go this way? Because here the other thing is that this and this do not live in the same place. They physically, emotionally, mentally can't live in the same place. They are two completely different energies. So the focus is when you ask yourself, what's the most loving thing I could do for myself right now? This will help you make better choices for yourself. It will also give you the practice that you need to where you have found that you struggled to make better choices for yourself. Just in this moment, what's the most loving thing I can do for myself right now? And then just follow it, regardless of whatever it is, regardless of how simple it might be. But when it's coming from a place of love, and that place of love is because you've asked your higher self, you've asked the energy, what's the most loving thing I can do for myself right now? Follow that, and you will be then led to the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. So just stay tuned over the next few days and weeks, because I will just be sharing as best I can the tips and tools and techniques and the ideas and all the loving things that I have learnt over the last few years. I'll share with you, and also be introducing some friends and colleagues who have also got some amazing insights. I will be asking them to share them with us too. But just for the moment, what's the most loving thing I can do for myself right now? And get better and get used to making a loving choice for yourself in this moment in time. And I promise you, you will begin to feel better within yourself, regardless of what's going on outside. So make the choice to choose yourself just in this moment. God bless you. I'll catch up with you soon. Bye bye.